so pretty, I ain't seen her in a minute.
What it do is I'm Derby, and I'm here with Simply C with the Simply First Class podcast. I'm answering all the questions that everybody want to know about me, the music video, and y'all know what video I'm talking about. I'll see y'all in the interview.
There's this thing on Instagram you have, like a behind the scenes video clip. It threw everybody off. Like, I looked at it and I said, okay, that's just a bunch of nonsense. But like rewatching it, I'm kind of like curious. So you guys are shooting the music video,
right?
And this girl just walks up.
My ex, that's the girl, Mellow Bell. She does music now as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So I haven't opened up about this yet, but you know, I'm actually about to shock you, to be honest with you. That's why I didn't say too much. We actually was in a relationship, was going on like 3 years. We broke up. We actually broke up at a show, And we ain't talked for a while. And then somewhere, somehow, you know, she I was like, whoa, hold on, what was that?
That threw. I think we're good. I don't think it'll pick up there, but okay. I think it picked up there.
Okay. So, boy, what was that? Okay,
you guys broke up at a show, and it was her first show.
Yeah, it was her first show, and that's when she started doing music. And the time we was broke up, she started taking it serious and stuff like that. But we broke up, and time went past. The whole summer went past and stuff like that. And I'm doing my thing, she doing her thing. She talking to people, whatever. I'm talking to other girls and stuff like that. And we ended up working together, like at our job. I was there first, but we worked together and eventually kept coming across each other because you can't just like avoid all the time. So, and we started speaking again, and I asked her, I just came up, I'm always thinking outside the box and stuff like that. I'm like, what if we could actually
work together?
And it wasn't even like a work together situation at that time. It was just like make a little bit of noise, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, that part of the video was staged. Our relationship, yeah.
So I'm sitting here like, this is random. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like, it's so funny. If Stilo actually, still had the files, it would be funny if we get the raw videos. You see how it actually happened. But
some child is screaming in the background. I might just keep these for outtakes because it's just completely random.
I'm like trying to laugh. I'm like, what's going on? But nah, like, and the dude, that's my homie. He's out of town. He's been out of town for like a few months now. But that's my homie Dom. We all knew each other. Me and her, we still have a toxic ass relationship,
Okay, so the boundaries are healthy.
Yeah.
You can't just
we're cool. We're
cool.
We actually fuss and stuff
but it's playing fussing now, not like.
But we are actually cool, so ain't nothing really wrong. Like when I tell you, I was out on Thanksgiving when the video dropped, and I had like hundreds of DMs. My boy called me talking about some, bro.
What is this?
He said, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. He was sending me screenshots. Yeah. People going off on him.
Oh.
People, yeah. I was like,
so it actually worked out, but it just went like you didn't.
Yeah, but I already knew what it. Because I talked to them about that beforehand. I was like, look, I'll leave this out the video for y'all's sake. One, I know you're starting to do music now. Yeah. Two, you my boy, so people know we cool and stuff like that. So.
Well, the people who know you know that you're cool, but the general public wouldn't.
Right.
Because when I'm seeing this, I'm like, well, who is this girl to just walk up on your set? Like, can't she recognize that there's cameras? And she's like, you're filming? Why are you filming? I'm like, this just sounds like, have you seen Udi, UDY?
No.
To Catch a Cheater?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, by the end of the video, they bring all the cameras and they rush in, like, on TV. And so the person's like, oh my gosh, what is this? This looks staged. Why are you filming me? And they have an attitude. But it's never staged. The person really doesn't understand why the camera's there. So I'm thinking she's like, oh my gosh, you have all these cameras, what is this? But I'm also like, how does she know you? Like, she's just walking up on, who does that? Any average person is gonna walk around your situation.
Yeah, it was.
That's funny.
It was a mess. Thanksgiving was a mess.
But it did work out for your music.
It did, and it did exactly what I wanted to do. And I made sure they was comfortable with, that because I told them it probably was gonna be some stuff like that. You know, people gonna go off on you. I had people, praying for me in my DMs and stuff like. Literally, I'm praying for you, brother.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh boy, like I don't know what to say, like, I never said,
You didn't say anything. You literally just said
this ain't, I ain't say this is real, this is fake. It's just a video. I'm an entertainer. That's why I feel like separates me, because I like to stand out in my videos anytime I do one, instead of having regular videos, a bunch of people in there doing this and that, and just sitting there and
Okay, so do you want to maybe go through the process for this particular video? You collaborated with an artist we both know, Stilo. What was the process of planning, designing, and then executing your video?
My bad. I was thinking about when you said planning, I was thinking about I had to get the people, and I was thinking about what she said. I got paid. That's why when you said what was the process, I said paying people, and I was like, oh, I got paid, bitch. Yeah. Alexis, she actually got paid. Yeah. Shout out to her at Puerto Rican Queen. Was it 2 underscores on Instagram? So I hit up Stilo. I was like, yo, I got this song, and my songs, I try to be different from everybody else all the time. So, and I try to think of a concept. So I was like, oh, and I actually shot at Norfolk Botanical Gardens. I haven't seen anybody shoot out there before. Don't steal my sauce.
The way she look me in my eyes, I get nervous. Just know that she far from perfect, but she worth it. Oh yeah, she fine, but she look better in person.
She got paid good. Stilo got paid good to do the video. And, Dom and Mellow Bill, they got compensated for their time, you know what I'm saying? And that was fun. That was actually the best part of the video. Pushing him. I actually pushed him and had to grab him at the same time. I like, Stilo, you gotta cut this part out because I pushed him. I pushed him a little. I ain't even pushed him hard. He was standing. He was standing on like some type of like dip. So when I pushed him, I ain't expecting him to fall backwards like that. So I pushed him. I said, oh, you got to cut that part out when I grab him because they're going to be like, fake.
Yeah.
You're like, nah. But.
Oh, that's funny. Well, that brings me to another question. So you mentioned expenses. You had to pay for everybody to get in, and then you paid everyone for their time. So how long have you been doing music?
Ooh, I've been doing music since, I want to say 7th grade. Ooh, I actually got my very first performance. I've been really like holding on to that for the best time to put that out on social media because I know people want to see this. So embarrassing. But I had to be maybe what?
7th grade is probably like 12.
Yeah, about 12, 13.
Yeah. Okay, so has your music turned a profit, or do you have to do something else to supplement these expenses?
It has turned to profit over time, and it just depends how you work it too. Mm-hmm. So no stealing beats. You can't profit off of anybody else's beats that you don't pay for or you don't make yourself. Mm-hmm. You got to learn how to get royalties and work off of streams and stuff like that, or getting people to use your music in their videos and stuff like that, because you don't really get paid too much off of streams, at all. You get like 0.3 of a cent. Like,
like you gotta work for that.
I mean, I made like $300 off of this tape that I took off of iTunes. It was called I Am Derby before I actually named myself that, but don't know where, don't know how, but it got over like 300,000 overall. The whole tape got over like 300,000 views or plays or something like that, and gave me a few $100s, and I was like, I don't know who the hell playing my music like that, but okay, I thank you. I was like, it's kind of wild to me.
That's good. That's good. You said that your 7th grade performance would have been embarrassing. Is it more so embarrassing to you, or would other people find it endearing because they've followed your journey for X amount of time?
It's more so embarrassing for everybody. My dad was in the background, and I heard, and it's crazy because I want to say, what is this, 2012 or something like that? Mm-hmm. And I never heard it as many times I've seen the video. I just heard it this year when I watched the video. I haven't seen the video in years. I watched it when I asked him to send it to me again, and he said something in the background, and I never heard him say it. I was like, he said, "Oh, he would have been better just doing the instrumental or something like that." I said, "It be your own people." I never heard him. Okay, to make things worse, it was at a church.
Yeah. Ooh.
So this is before I really know how to mix and do all this, making beats and stuff. It was like we did a church version, like a cover to one of the Meek Mill songs, and very low key in the background. There's a lot of, what was it? There's a lot of real niggas in the building. Amen.
You said that?
No, the track was saying it.
Oh.
And I was like, I hope they don't hear this. I tried to mix it down, but you could really faintly hear. I was like, oh man, this man back here cussing. We in church. I got stage fright. Like, I'm sitting there
sweating, and you got the microphone.
I'm looking at my little brother and my homeboy Wanye. I'm looking at them like this, not looking at nobody.
Yeah.
And then my homie, he forgot his words, so he pulled out his phone in the middle of performing. He said, and then I'm like, he said, turn me up. I'm like, boy,
You know what's funny though? That puts in perspective the people who perform like that. They're reading their own words. Like, that's okay. Okay, that would actually be kind of funny. You should then think about a documentary and maybe use clips of that and show your evolution as you go.
I never thought about that. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yes, sir. I mean, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years with music? Let's start with that now.
Ooh, deep question. I see myself further than what I am right now, but my long-term goal is to actually be producing and doing other stuttering and shit. doing other people's music and stuff like that. And actually in 5 years I actually want to get into acting and stuff.
Scrolling through memories, I really wanted you, I thought you needed me. Left you alone, guess that's why I need to be. Wondering who you with now, what's been eating me all inside. Completely, it's been a ride. I would look in your eyes, you looked in my eyes. I looked at our souls, I thought they were tied. Couldn't tell me otherwise, no denying. I was dumb enough to ignore the signs. Yeah, you would swallow my dick, I would swallow my pride. I would hang with the guys and act like I'm fine. In the back of my mind.
Shout out to No Era Entertainment for the hat. You know what I'm saying? You can be an alien if you want to.